models respect, inclusion, and passionate advocacy for equality and justice. As we who are attending this event know some things about her professional accomplishments and interests, I'm only going to take a brief moment to review why Ruth was chosen to be honored by the National Historic Recognition Project, which is, quote, an effort by a dozen national and regional organizations to recognize the key individuals who have contributed to the transformation of the field of intellectual and developmental disability within the U.S. over the past 20 years. And there are only 87 individuals over the past 20 years, from 2000 to 2020, who have been so honored. And there were individuals in the previous century, but so far in this century, we have 87 individuals between 2000 and 2020. And I'm going to quote some of the things from the National Honors Summary. Ms. Luckasson has literally written the book describing the condition of intellectual disability, co-authoring the internationally respected 9th, 10th, and 11th editions of Intellectual Disability, Definition, Classification, and Systems of Support, each translated into over a dozen languages. Oops, sorry, I have to turn my page. Ms. Luckasson has authored or co-authored numerous peer-reviewed books, book chapters, and reports and monographs designed to inform stakeholders on special education, human rights, clinical judgment, assessment, and the criminal justice system. She has authored, co-authored, or contributed to a number of briefs for cases in which a court's decision became the foundation for subsequent laws and practices across the country, and that includes the Atkins decision, which determined that executing people with intellectual disabilities violates the 8th Amendment's ban on cruel and unusual punishments. Before we move on, I want to offer Judy's and my gratitude for all the individuals without whom this event would never have occurred. When the announcement of this honor came out, it was about 10 minutes before Judy sent an email saying, quote, I hope the college and board will do something to recognize and honor Ruth for receiving this recognition. And so Judy, I really want to thank you for that and for the fact that ever since we began to lay plans together, and Judy is a great collaborator, as is Ruth. Ruth and I have talked over many big ideas, and Judy has joined right in. I want to thank you that you've been tireless in spreading the news and in contacting so many individuals from all over New Mexico and beyond. And I just can't tell you how many people Judy knows. It is amazing to me. Professor Susan Copeland took the lead in contacting current and former colleagues and students, as well as anyone that we could think of. And we did manage to track down Marty Snell, because Marty and Ruth are great friends and have been collaborators for many years. Great appreciation goes to Mary Wolford from the UNM Foundation, who assisted, advised, and facilitated every single aspect of this event. Brianna Frawa, who you met already, had organized and is responsible for the skillful running of this event. And Evelyn Romo has the incredible technical skills soon to be displayed, as well as a generous measure of creativity and patience. And thank you, Evelyn. Can't thank you enough for all you've done. Thanks to Dee Burley and to the College of Education and Human Sciences for funding Evelyn's position, as she is critical to the college's alumni relations effort. So I've done my little piece here, and now on to what we're all here for, onto this incredible tribute to our colleague and friend, lovingly created by many of you and Evelyn Romo. So would you please run the video?
Ruth, thank you so much for being an integral part of my life for the past 10 years. Your leadership has provided our department with a strong foundation. Your graciousness is an ever-present style with which you engage people. Your wisdom never falters. You're an inspiration to all of us. Your vision that you provide is tremendous in the field of special education, both nationally and internationally. thank you and congratulations for being celebrated by the National Historic Recognition Project.
Ruth, congratulations. You so deserve to be recognized by the National Historic Recognition Project. Your work truly has been outstanding for so long, and in so many ways you have made a difference. Internationally, nationally, and here at UNM locally, you have supported numerous students, undergraduates through doctoral students, and you've mentored so many of us faculty. I'm so grateful to work with you. It's an honor and a privilege. Thank you for everything you do.
Congratulations, Dr. Luckasson, on receiving your award. It has been such an honor to learn from you, and it's an honor to work alongside someone who has made great changes in the field of disabilities. Thank you for your continued support and your mentorship, and congratulations again. It is well deserved.
Hi, Ruth. This is Dana Powell. I just wanted to congratulate you on another honor, well deserved, of course. In addition, I'd like to say thank you for the mentorship you provided me during my doctoral program at UNM. You are the best. And besides that, our birthdays are on the same day. So take care and congratulations.
Hi, Ruth. Deirdre here. I am honored to have been asked to contribute to the celebration of your national award. And in your honor, I wrote a couple of limericks. There once was a J.D. Ruth Luckasson who taught me as student at UNM. Legal and special ed were subjects we read, thanks to the genius of Ruth Luckasson. You gave your time generously to students who were often desperately trying to complete special ed tasks to beat. With fondness, I recall it all memorably. Congratulations, Ruth. Enjoy the honor.
Hi Ruth, this is Marwan. I would like to thank you for all what you have done for me and my family. As an international student, since I started my program, your support makes me feel I'm a part of the UNM family, which helps me to be successful academically. Thank you.
Hi Ruth, Jamie Penner right here. Just wanted to tell you congratulations. Of course, those of us who knew you knew that you had a spot in history, so it's not a surprise, but exciting nonetheless. You've had an enormous impact on my life and the career I've chosen, and I'm very happy where I landed, and I'm incredibly grateful that our paths still continue to cross. So congrats and thanks.
My name is Kirsten Keller, and I want to congratulate Miss Ruth for her national award. And I want to thank her for all she has done for special education students like me. Special education teachers have helped me learn, and they have made my life so much better over the years. Thank you.
Hi, Ruth. On behalf of Jean Ann and me, we want to extend our heartfelt congratulations to you on yet another national award for the work that you have done throughout your career. But even more than that, to thank you for dedicating yourself to providing distinguished education and development and growth-filled opportunities for so many people at different age groups, like Kirsten, where we have seen enormous changes in her life over the years because of the work you've done and the way you've poured yourself into those who would become teachers in the classroom to affect children, young adults, adults like Kirsten. Congratulations and thank you.
Hi Ruth, this is Jean. Congratulations on your wonderful achievement. And over 20 years ago, you suggested I hire an editor, and someone to analyze my data, and I did while I was working on my research, and it was one of the best suggestions I ever received. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you, Ruth. Thank you for all of your help, your encouragement, your love. I don't think I would have ever finished my dissertation without your help. You are an amazing woman.
I just want to take this chance to congratulate you on your award and to thank you for being such an amazing mentor, an amazing professor, a wonderful colleague, and a wonderful friend all of these years and for years to come. Thank you for always encouraging us to keep our eyes on the prize, and I know you will continue to do that. Love you.
Congratulations, Ruth. This is a well-deserved honor, and I am so proud of all that you have accomplished. I want to thank you so much for your work, for your care, for your wisdom that you've passed on to me. I would not be where I am today without your work, and it's much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Mary Ann Trott here, Ruth. I just want to acknowledge all the wonderful things that have happened in my career because you often had more faith in me than I did in myself. I know there were plenty of times where you asked me to do something and I said, oh, I don't think I can do that. But indeed I could, and I did, and it opened up some of the most wonderful opportunities in my career. So thanks so much, Ruth, for that. And thanks for your support of me and my family.
This is Yunji. Congratulations, Professor Luckasson. I still remember the big hug you gave me when I first came to you from Korea 6 years ago. Since then, I've been blessed by having you as my advisor. I was able to complete my doctoral course, overcoming difficult times thanks to you. You opened my eyes to see further, and you convinced me I can do good things in the special education field. Thank you so much, my wonderful advisor.
Ruth, your work contributes to the flourishing of people around the world. You are a worthy recipient of this important recognition. You inspire all of us with your dignity, your fortitude, your humility, your competence, and your endless commitment to social justice. It is a pleasure and a privilege to be your colleague and friend. I send you a big virtual hug.
Hi, Ruth. I'm so pleased to have an opportunity to congratulate you on this honor. Not only have you made outstanding contributions to the field of intellectual and developmental disability, you are a wonderful person who I am grateful to know and to consider a professional colleague and friend. Great job. I look forward to staying in touch. Take care.
Hi, Ruth. I just want to say thank you today for all of the work that you have done to change the way we think about intellectual disability and the way we provide services. That groundbreaking work has made a positive impact on the lives of individuals and their families, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for that effort. I also want to thank you personally for your mentorship and the kindness that you've shown me over the years. Your support has helped me immeasurably, particularly your optimism about how we can create change and your example of how with persistence and hard work we can make a positive difference in this world.
Hi, Ruth. Congratulations on being named as one of a small group of people to be honored by the National Project. You have created a legacy that inspires so many of us to learn more about how we understand and interact with the field of special ed. I'm so thankful I had the opportunity to be guided by your mentorship during my 7 years at UNM. My best wishes to you from your friend and colleague, Sherry.
Hi, Dr. Luckasson. Congratulations on your award. Thank you for including me in your special education leadership class many years ago, and for also letting me send so many people to that class. It's really helped me be successful at Rio Rancho Public Schools. Again, congratulations on your award. I'm so excited about your well-deserved honor.
Hi, Ruth. It's Lauren Weiss here. Congratulations on being honored by the National Historic Recognition Project. Your work in the field of intellectual and developmental disability has been so inspiring to me. As your doc student, I feel so privileged to benefit from your advice. And this is another chapter in your legacy of touching so many lives through your work and who you are.
Hello, Ruth. Marie Fritz here. Congratulations on being named an honoree by the National Historic Recognition Project in 2020. I think that is a real tribute to your stellar career. Thank you so much for all your contributions.
Hi, Ruth. I just wanted to say congratulations on this well-deserved honor. I am so grateful to have learned so much from you over the years as a student and as a colleague. You've been a key mentor in everything I've done. I don't know where I'd be without all the help and support you've given me, and your clothes are always to die for. Congratulations.
Thank you very much for what you've done for special ed, and thank you for everything you've done in my life. And congratulations.
Hi, Ruth. Congratulations to you on your most recent wonderful recognition from the American Association on Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities. Ruth, your work has touched so many lives. The teachers you have prepared, the families you have impacted by what is happening in special education. There is really no way to adequately thank you for all that you've done. It brings great joy to see you being recognized for all you've done and for the legacy that you're going to leave. From Scott and me, thank you for being our friend, and we thank you for all that you've done. Our love and hugs to you.
Hi, Ruth. Congratulations on your National Recognition Award. You've always been my hero for the last 40 years. I can only think of all the goodness you've brought to so many people and for the lives of people with disabilities. Thank you for your contributions and your leadership.
Hi, Ruth. This is Sharon Head. I want to congratulate you on your inclusion in the National Historic Recognition Project. You are an intellectually and politically engaged, persistent, and generous moral force in my life and the lives of so many others. Of all the books collected and referenced across a lifetime of academic work, there are two that I regularly pull off the shelf. One is the little blue paperback version of the Constitution that you gave me in the special education law course. The other is Eliot's Four Quartets. You shared an excerpt from this book in the leadership course, and I bought a copy of the book after that. I returned to Eliot to ponder again what you were trying to get across to that group of master's and doctoral students. I found this quote. Eliot says that this is the use of memory, liberation. The use of memory, not a use. So this has been and is the use of your teaching, writing, reading, editing, advising, advocating, and the modeling of these activities and so many more with and for your students, for liberation. Thank you, and again, congratulations on this much-deserved recognition.
I noticed that my jaws are sore and, there's more than one tear in my eye. So I really appreciate Evelyn's putting this together and so many of you for contributing to that. And as I was watching the video, I noticed there are many, many more comments. And thank you all for your contributions to this, whether or not you were able to make a contribution to the video or not. And Ruth will know all of you who are here. And so I really do appreciate that. So we have another someone who is going to speak. And I just want to really appreciate the participation of the ARC of the United States. Many of our personal experiences with and knowledge of Ruth revolve around her career as a teacher educator. However, as most of you are probably aware, there are many facets to Ruth's career, and legal advocacy and working for justice for individuals with disabilities is one of those facets in which Ruth has done incredibly awesome work. The ARC at both national and local levels promotes and protects the human rights of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, and actively supports their full inclusion and participation in the community through their lifetimes. We are very grateful to have Shira Wachschlag, Director of Legal Advocacy and Associate General Counsel at the ARC, with us today. Shira is in Chicago, and she's going to present a statement from the ARC. Shira?
Thank you so much. Really happy to be here. Thank you for including us. So yeah, I'm going to read a statement that many of us put together. I'm sorry not everyone could be here today, but this is from all of your grateful colleagues at the ARC over the years, so not just from me. The ARC salutes Ruth Luckasson. The ARC is honored to join the National Historic Recognition Project, the University of New Mexico, the 86 past National Honors recipients, and the entire intellectual and developmental disability community in congratulating Ruth Luckasson for receiving this honor for her outstanding contributions and decades-long career in the IDD field. In addition to the groundbreaking research she has conducted and the mentorship she has provided to young leaders in the disability field during her more than 40-year career as a professor at UNM, Ruth has been an active member and leader of the ARC's Legal Advocacy Committee and the ARC's Policy and Positions Committee for over 3 decades. She has helped shape our positions on many issues by sharing her expertise in the development of our statements. Her work with the Legal Advocacy Committee, which she has chaired for several years, has touched on all types of cases from criminal justice, community integration, healthcare, parental rights, the death penalty, and ADA compliance, to name a few. Throughout the years, she has advised the ARC in major litigation in the courts across the country. Most recently, Ruth has served as chair of the Legal Advocacy Committee and shared her deep expertise with the ARC as we expanded our capacity to engage in systemic litigation, in addition to the amicus work we have historically been involved in. In this role, Ruth has provided critical guidance to the ARC in developing 2 federal class action lawsuits challenging separate and unequal education for students with disabilities, as well as litigation involving housing discrimination and prisoners' rights, and a wide variety of amicus briefs. Dozens of cases serve as a testament to her commitment to ensuring justice for people with IDD and her dedication to the ARC and its mission. She is a force to be reckoned with. Her seminal work in criminal justice remains the gold standard for those in the disability community. Ruth's work on an eye-opening book on the challenges people with IDD face in the criminal justice system, both as victims and defendants, shined a light on these issues for both members of the criminal justice profession and those in the disability community. This critical resource included research, promising practices, and recommendations for the future, and was used by countless advocates, policymakers, and professionals to create equal access to justice for people with disabilities. Ruth is also an expert on defining intellectual and developmental disability. She has co-authored multiple editions of AAIDD's Intellectual Disability Definition, Classification, and Systems of Supports, a publication referenced worldwide. Additionally, she served on the World Health Organization's working group on the classification of intellectual disability. Her decades-long work has led to individuals with IDD being referred to by language they prefer, and has resulted in the removal of the use of mental retardation in a variety of arenas, from the medical field to the criminal justice system. Ruth's extensive publications in the IDD field are frequently cited in the ARC's legal briefs, particularly those regarding intellectual disability and the death penalty. The ARC is proud to honor Ruth and recognize her lifelong contributions to advancing the civil and human rights of people with IDD. Thank you, Ruth. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Shira, and we do appreciate your attendance and the wonderful statement from the ARC. We are so grateful to the ARC and you for joining this recognition event. Okay, so now here is the wait, there is more moment. Mary Wolford from the UNM Foundation and Judy Zanotti have an exciting announcement.
Thank you, Marianne. I would like to very quickly go over something that is very close to Ruth's heart, which is endowed scholarships. We have a little bit of an announcement, something that has been created in Ruth's honor. And I'd like to tell you that endowed scholarships are established with a total of $25,000 or more. They are invested, and only a portion of the endowment is used every year for awards. This is in good times and bad. It's easy to establish an endowment with a current gift or a gift through a donor's estate. And every endowment is governed by a gift agreement that binds the university to use the endowment according to its agreement. Endowments can be established with gifts of cash, stocks, a charitable rollover from an individual retirement account, and endowments can be named for the donor or in memory of an individual. In this case, there is a new endowment that we will announce today that has been named in honor of a very outstanding individual. Endowments can truly make all the difference in whether a student can earn a degree. At this time, the College of Education and Human Sciences holds more than 60 endowments that support its students, professors, and programs. We are so grateful for these endowments. And Judy Zanotti has more information about our announcement.
Thank you so much, Mary, for helping us to understand the importance of endowments to students. So Ruth, when Mary Ann and I learned that you were the recipient of this extremely prestigious award, we knew immediately that we wanted to do something locally so that we could acknowledge and celebrate your incredible lifetime work that has impacted so many. So with Mary's wonderful help, we decided that an endowed scholarship in your name would be the best way to honor you, as well as to continue yours and the college's support of future students. So Mary Ann and all the wonderful other people on the video have noted the many ways in which your amazing legacy will live on. But we want to say that your love, caring, and mentoring of students, as well as of your colleagues and your friends and special families, you've touched so many lives. Your leadership, your advocacy, your passion, and your commitment to public policy issues and to teacher preparation have been recognized nationally on many occasions. But now at UNM, the Professor Ruth A. Luckasson JD Endowed Scholarship is now intended for academically outstanding students interested in pursuing a career in special education who are devoted to working with individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. This scholarship, we feel, is a way to honor and acknowledge the passion of your professional life in pursuit of social and legal justice, as well as the advancement of educational equality and quality for individuals with disabilities. Many of your current colleagues and former colleagues, as well as your current and former students, have joined with numerous friends, and everyone has eagerly joined in the establishment of this scholarship. Special thanks go to Duffy Swan, who very early on got on board with this and wanted to help in making it a reality. And he brought with him many others who joined in and were instrumental in establishing this scholarship. So we thank you, Duffy, very much. So we set a goal of $25,000, and we said we would like to reach that goal by today's reception. And it gives me great joy and thrill, as you can see, makes me emotional. Excuse me, to say that we reached that goal, let me try here, and even surpassed it. Now, we're happy to have made that goal for today, but we want you and all the others to know that contributions to this scholarship are ongoing, and as Mary pointed out, all the money goes into the scholarship and it continues to grow, and it will make a great difference for students in the future. We hope you know, Ruth, how very much you are loved and appreciated, and what a role model and a friend you have been to so many. That certainly is evidenced by the video and by the number of people who wanted to join today in this reception to honor you. And on a very personal note, I think you and I both know that Jane Blumenfeld is smiling down on you today and very proud. So it is now my pleasure to move on and to have the honor of introducing the new Dean of the College of Education and Human Sciences. Dean Hansel Burley arrived and took over the job on July 1. He came to us from Texas Tech. Dean Burley, we welcome you and we look forward to working with you.
Wow, this is fantastic and moving. First, let me say that President Stokes wanted to be here, but we couldn't work out some issues in scheduling. But she sends her congratulations to you, Ruth. This is just a fantastic event. I'm so happy to be here myself. I know she would have really enjoyed it. You know, I've often heard excellence called doing a common thing in an awesome way. And it is extraordinary, particularly in just the short interactions I've had with you. I've picked up on your extraordinary wisdom, consistency, and persistence. And when you put all of those together in faith in the humanity of us all, I think it's an absolutely beautiful thing. And I'm so glad to see your career and your life honored in the beautiful way that it's being honored today. So congratulations to you from me, and as a father of a child who has a developmental delay. I want you to know that through her school career, I worked every one of those rules and policies that you helped develop to the very nth degree so that she could get the very best education that she could get. So thank you, Ruth, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much, Dean Burley. Really appreciate your remarks, and appreciate that President Stokes sent her well wishes along as well. We look forward to working with you, Dean, and I know we'll have many opportunities to meet you and to work with you. So, and I do want to mention that also in attendance today are previous deans, Hector Ochoa, Vi Flores, and Dave Colton, and we appreciate that you have come along as well, and know that your work with Ruth has been valuable as well. And thank you so much for coming to honor her today. Well, I just can't say enough wonderful things about Ruth as my friend and my colleague. I actually never had her as a professor because I'm just as old as she is, and she was still working on it when I was working on my degree as well. So, but it's been a pleasure to know Ruth for all these long, more than 45 years now. One of Ruth's defining characteristics is her very gentle humility. And in spite of her reluctance to call attention to herself, she has agreed to make a few remarks at this time. And I know it's something we've all been waiting for. So Ruth, it's your turn now.
Well, thank you, everybody. I'm really just overwhelmed. In fact, I'm shaking. So it's, when I look across your beloved faces, it's a beautiful sight, and I see so much kindness and commitment and generosity and hard work and loyalty that it's really inspiring. Thank you all. Thank you, Judy and Mary Ann and Mary and all of the Friends Board, the Alumni Board for making this happen. Thank you, Duffy and Gina. And I want to thank my my loving, devoted husband who has helped me with everything. And I think you all got to see Charles and Jessica and just the little baby Lily. So that was fun. Since it's COVID time, I don't get to see the baby too much either. So it's a big thrill for me to see her on Zoom. And I want to thank the faculty, the special ed faculty, and the College of Ed and Human Sciences faculty, and my fellow department chairs, and the leadership of the college. And just a wonderful series of deans, Dean Colton, Dean Flores, Dean Ochoa, Dean Burley, for their extraordinary assistance to special education over these years. So thank you for all being here for this lovely event. And if there's time, I thought I might say a few words about the special ed department and a little bit about my work. And I'm so happy about this scholarship, and I'd like to say something about that too. So in terms of special ed at UNM, you know, our mission of the special education department is to try to help make sure that every person with a disability is a valued member of their community, every community, their community of learners, their neighborhood community, their extended family community, that they're valued because they contribute and are loved and are an essential part of each of those communities. Most of you know that we have an incredible undergraduate program, our dual license program, where those students get licenses in both special education and elementary education. We have a very strong master's program. We have a very strong PhD program. And over the last few years, we've added those critical transcripted graduate certificates in applied behavior analysis and educational diagnosis and autism. So it is a program that is competitive across the country in terms of quality. One measure of our special ed program are the alumni. And you saw many of our alumni on this call, but we prepare more special education teachers than any other program in the state. And they are well prepared. They're confident, competent, committed special education teachers and leaders. And in addition, we prepare diagnosticians, behavior analysts. There's at least one legislator among our alums, policymakers, researchers, college faculty. Some of our alums have been department chairs, a dean, associate deans, advocates, university faculty, state directors of special education, government leaders, industry leaders. These are the alums from the UNM Special Education Department. And if you're thinking about the impact of UNM's Department of Special Education, just take a look at those alums. I'd also like to say something about the historic recognition. It means a lot to me, but it's also a measure of the work that all of us have done together. I didn't do any of this alone. This was with all of you. Some of you know the story of my life. I won't go into the whole story now, but when I was about 7, 8, 9, that early elementary age, my family lived on the grounds of an institution. And with my 7-year-old mind, I couldn't figure out why I got to live with my family on those grounds. And the other children my age and younger and older didn't get to live with their families. And that unfairness kind of planted its seed in my heart. And over these years, that's been the thread that ties all my pieces together. And I'm just very, very lucky that over all these years, UNM gave me a wonderful job, and UNM hired other wonderful special educators that I could have the privilege to work with. And these fantastic students have joined us, and community people who share a commitment to the lives of people with disabilities they've given us everything. They've given us money, they've given us energy, they've given us guidance, the community has really carried this program, and we've tried to do our best here at UNM, but I have to give a lot of credit to just the context within which we're trying to do this work. We've made a lot of progress. When I think back to the historical legacy for people with disabilities and look today, we have made a lot of progress. But my friends, there's still more to do. So we have to keep up our energy and keep up our imaginations and creativity and commitment, and stay on this road and accomplish further. And we can do it. I know we can do it. And then I'd like to say just a couple words about this scholarship. And I'm just so honored by this scholarship. And as you know, scholarships are really important on 2 levels. One level is that our students need the financial help to accomplish and make their commitment real to get through their degrees and to assume these important positions. So on one level, it's that financial help that we can give the students. But there's also a symbolic level to a scholarship. And to me, a scholarship sends the message to a student that says, come along. This is a good path for you. You can do it, and we'll help you. And, you know, on an extremely personal level, when the day comes that I can't do this work anymore, it gives me so much happiness to know that that there's a scholarship in my name that will say to students, come along, you're on a good path. You can do it, and we'll help you. So thank you all very, 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 very much. And I love you all, and I hope we have many more years together to accomplish things for a better world. So that's, sorry I took so long.
Ruth, thank you. Thank you for your characteristically humble and optimistic and gracious and inspirational words. You inspire us all and make us want to be better people. Before we raise our glasses in a toast, I would like to say that I see that Gail Chasey, legislator Gail Chasey, has joined us. And Gail, welcome. We know you were in a legislative meeting and were not able to join us sooner, but we're very pleased to have you with us now. So, friends, please raise your glasses with me as we toast this incredible, generous, kind, amazing, awesome woman, and celebrate you, Ruth, and your honor and the impact that you have made on so many lives. We love you, and we are deeply, deeply grateful. Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you all very much.
Well, thank you again so much for attending, and thank you, Ruth, for giving us a cause to get together. And hopefully the next time we do this, we can have some real hugs instead of virtual ones, and be able to share even much more on a personal level. So thank you so much to every single person who contributed to this event, and everyone who came and so graciously spent some time with us this afternoon. So on behalf of the College of Education and Human Sciences Alumni Board and Professor Ruth Luckasson and Judy and I, thank you all for your attendance. Good night and have a wonderful evening.